Welcome aboard, everybody. My name's Captain Nipson, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are playing Legend of Dragoon, Severed Chains Edition. This is episode 10. In the last episode, we went to Lohan to take care of Shauna, and then after that, we kind of explored the town a little bit before finding out that there was a magical herb called the Dragon Eye plant, and it was at the shrine of Shirley. And today we're gonna see if we can't get through the Shrine of Shirley. Alrighty. Yeah, so all the treasure chests in this region, until you get to the boss of the area, are fake. So, not really worth going after them. That's a lot of damage.
Whip smack. Yes. Go! Volcano!
I missed that sound. Yeah, that might hurt. That might hurt a lot. Oh my gosh. Whoo! As you can see, the enemies, they're definitely harder. That also doesn't help that Rose is very weak to light magic, and that's what he's using. So, volcano. All right, I'm not really complaining because we get to grind out. Please don't go for Rose. Oh, you're going for Rose. Wow. Okay, that actually killed her. Wow. Alright, Rose, let's get your revenge. Alright, yeah. This is also a really good place to grind levels in the early game. Maybe not so much right now, per se. That is... What's up? A sculpture of a dragon? Dragon. I hope nothing bad will happen. Take out your Dragoon spirits. They're resonating together. It means there's a Dragoon in there? Go see it with your own eyes. Huh. Let's move on. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alrighty. So, first things first. All these signs are basically just talk about how it's a waste of space and stuff. But if you come over here, so that acts as a free heal. So as you can see, everybody's back to full HP. That's why I was saying this is a decent spot to grind levels. You can sit right here and grind up levels. There's an even better spot because Shauna is not getting XP right now. So basically she is missing out on levels and everything. So there's actually a way, not too much further after this, you can actually take just 2 characters out of an area and you can come to this dungeon and basically get Shauna somewhat caught up on levels. And if you have the spare cash to spare, you can buy a lot of magic items and let Shauna be the only character alive and just let her absolutely destroy all the enemies with magic items, and she will be the only one to get XP. So she can catch up to levels if you're one of those people who was like, oh man, everybody's gotta be the same level and stuff. Levels are important, but in the early game, it's easy enough to get levels that there might be like a 2-level difference right now, but at the end of the game, there's like nothing. You might have like half a level difference. I wonder what we're supposed to touch. Alright. So, that treasure chest over there is fake. Pretty much all the treasure chests will send you back to the beginning of the area. Just FYI. The only one that doesn't is obviously the one at the very beginning of the area. Alright, easy enough. Let me change it. There we go. I hate that camera angle.
Yes.
And what? Volcano! So that does about half. I'm hoping I can get some addition levels here to kind of just boost our damage up just a little bit before the boss. This is a relatively short area if you know what to do. If you don't, it can be a little confusing. But I'm going to show you how to do it. Oh, crap. Whatever.
Yes. Go.
I love that the living statue is just like... I mean, I guess a magically animated armor doesn't have to stay in one... Or not even armor. Statue doesn't even have to stay in one piece. Speaking of One Piece, the Season 2 for the live action... Or the trailer for the One Piece Season 2 live action dropped a couple days ago. And I am so hyped. I'm just ready. Because I really enjoyed how they came up with the idea, or their interpretation of the characters. I think all of the main cast are super fantastic. So this statue is a key to a puzzle. Statue facing front. So you need to remember that. So there's a gold statue that needs to face to the front. We might have missed... So. Yeah, overall, this area is pretty easy, except for Rose being weak to, like, 2 or 3 of the enemies. But, you know, she's fast enough you can just pop a healing potion, guard. And if you really need to, you can always go into her Dragoon form and use her... Excuse me. Use her healing spell to heal up everybody a little bit. You probably won't get a kill, but also you want to do it to an enemy who's full HP, because even if it does like 70 damage and the enemy only has 28 HP left, you're only going to get 28 divided by 3. I believe that's how it works. I could be wrong. Alrighty. So, go up here. I'm going to go this way. And then... So, there's one of the statues. You can see the gold statue right there. You have to activate this chest. And you got to ride in the minecart. So there's a couple numbers you got to pay attention to. 3. And I don't think they're the same every time. I could be very wrong. 3, 5. If they're the same number, this last one's a 2. Yep. Okay, so they are the same, I believe, every single time. And you get launched to the front. So. Alright, let's keep going now. The other statue was over here, I believe. But you really need just one of the statues, and you can technically brute force it. It's super simple to brute force. As long as you have one of them. Otherwise, it's annoying. It's not super tedious to do. Dang, I gotta step my game up.
Yes.
And oh crap. Crap. Yes, dark orbs. Dark orbs of doom. And gotta take care of my boy Lavitz. Alright, you know what, we'll just go. Probably not the best enemy to do this on because it is dark type, so it's not like it's gonna be super effective, but I'm gonna go show y'all where the other statue is and also heal up. Alright, magic. And we'll just do Astral Drain.
Astral Drain.
Nice. Yeah, see, we only got 11 HP off of that. Like, that's not even worth it.
Go. Volcano.
Hopefully we can get one more. Well, poor Lavitz is just going to take the damage. God. Woo! Alright, whatever. You can finish it off with a regular attack. Nice. Yeah, that does so much more damage. Oh well. Lesson learned. Alright, let's, before we get too much further, I want to check everybody's addition. No, I don't want double slash. Okay, 3 more to get Volcano to level 2. Spinning Cane, 11 more. Okay, so probably everybody but Lavitz will get a level before the boss fight. Oh, duh, there's the silver statue right there. We just blends into the background a little bit. Alright, healed up. And you do not have to fight enemies if you just don't want to. But I always do. Just so silver statue facing left. So there's your 2 statues, and we got our numbers of 352. All right.
Whip smack.
But yeah, I mean, so been playing Expedition 33. If y'all want to check that out, I try to stream that on Sundays. Depending on my work schedule and stuff, sometimes I'm not able to stream and other things. But this Sunday I will be streaming Expedition 33 from like 5 p.m. Central until around 8 p.m.
Whip smack.
But I did. A lot of people that I've talked that I know that have played both games, they're like, yeah, I can kind of see where people would say that Clair Obscur does have a similar combat system. It is sort of similar, but it's not really. You just have quick time events that don't extend your combo. They just determine if you get extra effects, which you could argue is the same thing. But to me, it's a little bit different because you can't change the combos between. But I definitely understand the comparison, at least as far as that part. Everything else, I mean, they are turn-based. But everything else after that, not very similar. That game is so much more depressing than this game. Just the opening cutscenes alone are super depressing. I won't spoil anything in case you haven't seen any gameplay, or you're playing it for yourself, or you're going to. Alright, statues facing the front, and statues facing left. So, essentially all that happens is if you only get the gold statue, when you go up these stairs, right about here, it turns into a slide, and you just slide back down to the statues. So you just go ahead and brute force it. Now, we're almost to the boss fight, the first boss fight. Oh, power up, huh? So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make sure everybody gets to their next level of addition, because the next boss is kind of tricky if you are not prepared. If you don't know how they kind of work, and you also aren't, if this is your first time playing, you probably won't have a lot of your additions leveled up unless you spend a lot of time grinding, just because they are tricky to get at first, even with the indicators and stuff. But once, so even when I was playing this game as like a little kid and stuff, I had a hard time. And then I think it was really until I was like 13, 14 when I actually sat down and beat the game for the first time, because I was old enough to really be able to figure things out on my own. And I mean, even on my first playthrough, I don't think my first full playthrough, I don't think a single character had their final editions maxed out, because they were still difficult for me at that time. Now I can do everyone's final edition pretty easily. There is a certain character's final edition that is difficult, to say the least. Not that any of them are super easy, except for one character. He only has like 3-4 inputs, which is ridiculous. But that's probably one of my bigger gripes with this game. Alright, so you can actually, I believe this chest does have something in it. Nope. Alright. Volcanoes. Alright, yeah. Nah. If I get into a fight, I'll grind it out, but okay. We're just going to let Lavitz get all the attacks off. Everybody else is going to defend and keep him alive. If we get 8, awesome. If we don't, oh well. This boss does have a very rare chance to drop a super useful piece of equipment. I think it's like a 5% chance to drop. I think it's either the bandit shoes or the bandit ring. I think it's the shoes though. Regardless, both do roughly the same thing. They both increase your speed stat by a flat 20, which in this game, that is a huge amount. And because there is a bandit shoe and a bandit ring, you could theoretically increase the fastest character by 40 points or the slowest character by 40 points. The most optimal way to do it is to give it to the fastest male character, because bandit shoes and bandit ring can go in the men, and there's 2 items called dancer's ring and dancer's shoes that increases the women's speed. I guess women can't be bandits and men can't dance. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, I can't dance, so that seems fair.
Volcano.
Crap, I didn't. I'm just on autopilot talking to y'all. But oh well, whatever. One edition isn't gonna make or break this. But yeah, so is it worth your time grinding out for that drop just by soft resetting? It's going to come down to who your team members are. There is one male team member who is super slow. Their base speed stat is 30. And they might get one turn for 2 of everybody else's without the bandit gear. And if you give them the bandit gear, then they will go have a 70 speed stat, which is tied with the fastest male, I believe. I think there's a 65 or 70. So they will get roughly the same amount of attacks as everybody else. Now, if you were to give the bandit equipment to the fastest male character, they will get 2 to 3 attacks off compared to one enemy. Like, they will get a full 2 to 3 turns to every enemy's 1. And it is crazy how good that it actually is. Because, like, just like in any turn-based RPG, the more you can attack, the more things you can do before the enemy, the better off you are, period. And I mean that, like, it's just simple math. And because if I get 2 turns versus their 1, and I can do 2 attacks for a third of their HP, that means that in 2 turns they'll be dead. Versus if it was 1 to 1, it would take me 3. And then obviously that's the higher that goes up, you know, the more turns you get and stuff. But I mean, if you have every character on the battlefield taking 2 turns to every enemy's like 1, they can't do much. Even if you take 1 turn to guard and 1 turn to attack, you're still net positive because you're regening HP. And no, I did not count if that was 8 or more. We're just going to check and then heal up. Ooh, Dark Mist. We'll go ahead and use that. But I'm pretty sure that... Dang, too short. Just if it's just 2 more, I mean, we gotta. Have I mentioned how much I love the soundtrack for this game? There is a compilation of this game's quote-unquote chill songs to relax and sleep to on YouTube, and oh man, that is like my nap like video. It's 50 minutes long, which is perfect like for a little quick afternoon nap. Takes me about 10-15 minutes to pass out, and then I get like a 30-minute power nap. Worth it.
Yes. Go. Volcano.
Alright. So we just gotta get 2 attacks. This is probably not gonna kill us. Hey, would you look at that? I was wrong. That damage boost is a little bit... does help a good bit. Spinning cane. Dang. I mean, whatever. We're gonna heal up. But yeah, the next boss, he's not really hard. He's tricky more so than anything. I really recommend having some like AoE attacks for him.
Yes.
Because he does summon some ads that can get overwhelming pretty quickly if you don't have a way of like one-shotting them. All right. Oh crap! Well. Oh Lord. I'll go ahead and heal up Lavitz. I don't guess it matters if we do it now or in a little bit. Alright, Lavitz, let's not mess this one up. There we go. Alright, that puts him at level 2 on Spinning Cane. And...
Yes.
nice. Volcano! Let's see, nobody's... Rose is close to leveling up. Alright, but whatever. I don't believe he can cause any status effects. Yeah. But let's go ahead and go and start the fight. Whoa.
It's amazing you made it through the traps, but your luck is over, because I won't let you go further. Come on, draw your sword.
Wait, we're just here to look for the Dragon Eye plant. We don't want to fight.
You want me to believe that? You must be after the treasure, aren't you?
That's not it. It's quicker to beat him.
You thieves! Now you reveal your true selves. Prepare yourself.
But yeah, so this is Drake. Okay, so there's a couple things you can do to really whoop on this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and just start popping magic items because he's not overly weak to magic, but magic in this game is just broken. See, he has a lot of HP. He has like 1,000 HP. Which is a lot, considering the last boss we fought, Firebird had like 350, 400, something like that. And then even the Virage, if you added up all his HP, was a little bit more than that. So, I mean, this is pretty much double the HP of the last boss, which is, I mean, whatever. We'll go ahead and choose additions. Alright. For the 2 men, they're going to go ahead and do additions just because they don't have as high of a magic stat as Rose. But... and hoorah! Nice. So, he has traps. Ooh, his face model got improved a lot. So, this is why I said you need like an AoE spell. So... we'll go ahead and... no. We'll do Gushing Magma. But, yeah, if you don't, you have to kill those bombs before they explode in 3 of their turns and do, like, a ton of damage. I don't think it's enough to, like, one-shot a character at full HP, but if you're low HP or below half and you don't guard... kiss whatever character goodbye. Unless you were just super duper over leveled. Ooh, you know what? We'll do the Dark Mist just because it will get the bonus elemental damage from Rose. It just sounds like a UFO to me. The woo, and then all the electrical sound effects.
Yes.
And hoorah! So this is his other trap, and it's not really useful in the sense of it's an easy way to get around it. So, So you can't attack Drake directly. You have to go after the wire for the melee characters. Anybody using magic, you can hit both of them just fine. But I'm going to show y'all what this is. So the special is when if all three of your party members are Dragoons and they have their SP maxed out, no matter what level they all are, as long as they're maxed out, you can do a special transformation, which whoever you select it with, you can get, it's like a 10 or 15% damage buff to your whatever element you are. And then if you don't have, in Severed Chains only, if you don't have automatic Dragoon additions turned on, whatever character activates the special, they get the automatic addition. So it's really useful when you have a bunch of, or have like one target you're trying to just burst. Oh, he also heals. I completely forgot about that. So we'll just do everybody's magic. Why not? Now keep in mind that if you have opposite elements in your team, so like Rose and Shauna are light and dark, if you use the special with Rose, Shauna does get that percentage weaker if she does elemental damage. Light gets reduced by 15%. Let's see if we can just hit Drake. I'll show off all the magic spells. They're pretty cool looking, honestly. Let's see those numbers. It's respectable. More than his, Alright, we'll go ahead and kill the wire with this, probably. So there goes the wire. So now we'll do, I'll show you. Okay, he's not. I thought he was gonna throw bombs or heal again. So this is a prime example. You saw Rose get 2 turns to one of Lavitz's. He is slower. He is not the slowest male character, but he is one of the slower ones.
Wing Blaster!
Wing Blaster! That's, yeah, barely. He's wind, so he's going to resist it, and Lavitz's magic stat is pretty laughable, honestly. I don't think it's not the lowest. I know there's another character who's lowest by far. That's also another cheap thing that'll happen is he'll summon the bombs and they'll get a turn immediately. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Ooh. No. Oh, downburst. No, he's wind. I'm gonna save that. That's gonna be useful. I don't know why. Whatever. We'll just do this and knock it out. Alright.
Yes.
I think he can only heal himself once.
Volcano.
That would be kind of a fun addition if they made they made like a hard mode and like certain bosses that can heal themselves can
Spinning Pain.
maybe not spam it indefinitely, but it would be kind of fun to like have it like him be able to spam that like 2 or 3 times instead of once. Let's end this. This probably will. I know this will take out the wire. If this doesn't kill him, then Dart or Lavitz will finish this off. Alright. The wire's gone. And... this should kill.
Go. Volcano.
Dang!
One hit left. Rose.
Whip smack.
Yeah, see how she's doing the most damage. But like I said, Rose starts off really, really strong. See? Gust of Wind Dance. Ooh, Dragoon level 2. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Explosion. Nice.
I have to protect Shirley or...
Spooky lady. What? Drake, it's okay now. People with Dragoon spirits, why are you disturbing my quiet moment? What are you? We're not here for that. We're here to save our friend's life. Life of your friend. Do you remember me? You are... Rose, aren't you? Oh, I understand. You've been on your sad journey since then. You too, Shirley. Won't you spare me some dragon eye plant? Shauna's suffering from dragon's poison. Dragon? Oh, they're still clinging to life. Unfortunately, I don't have any dragony plant. Then, what about Shauna? Lavis is just stanced up in the back. There is one way to save her. I'll try anything. Just tell me. Dragoon spirit. A dragon's poison can be removed with the dragoon spirit of a white silver dragon, which is filled with healing magic. Now, I will challenge you to see if you deserve this dragoon spirit. Shall we begin? Try to overcome me. If you cannot do it, the girl's fate is to die. So, this is a story boss, more so of a beat her to death boss, because you can't actually do anything. You can't hurt her. Like, you can, quote unquote, reduce her to 0, but she just heals back up instantly. I know, I've tried. I have used cheats to max out my characters and tried to beat the crap out of them. So this is where you have to like choose your dialogues. You want to choose protect those we love. Now, she's Shauna. Dart, I've been waiting. Why did you leave without saying a word? Here you want to say, pursue the black monster. The black monster? Alright, hold on. I gotta change that camera angle. I don't know why it's... If I keep rotating it? Yeah, see, it's not there now. I don't... It's a glitch. Whatever. We'll just defend. Defend. You can attack. It's not really going to do anything. But it's best not to, because you can delay... So here you need to say, I don't know yet. Oh, never mind. Sorry, don't choose that. Do not choose that. And so, if you fail, you got to start all the way over. You would think that not getting revenge would be the thing to choose when someone's like challenging your spirit. And in most typical JRPGs, I can see it's the same questions. Protect those we love. Then it's Dark's turn. Alright. So now we just have to wait for Shirley to take her turn, which she is a little slow. Of course, so it does skip right back to the question. Or maybe they added that in Severed Chains. But you choose the other option. And I guess technically this would be a good fight to grind out for additions for free. Please, forget about revenge and be with me. The black monster or me, Dart? Shauna. Easy, you know, pretty straightforward. Lattice, show me what you believe. This is King Albert, by the way. Lavitz, what are you doing here? Forget Shauna and go back. Obviously, that's not like you. Are you disobeying my order? So you just say, Shauna needs me. His is pretty straightforward. And then so here you choose no matter what, I will go. So we already know that Lavitz is a mama's boy, so here you need to say I've never thought about it. Rose, I see the end to your agonizing journey. The young man there will awaken the old you and lead you to the future. Now, illuminate the dark road with my white silver dragoon spirit, the new dragoons. So we're getting the blessing of a previous dragoon or something like that. Also, once again, what is up with Rose? How is she connected to everything? Acquired white silver dragon spirit. That was beautiful. Take this with you as I promised, but I have one favor to ask. He has protected my peace from countless attempts by bandits. He stood up to you for me. Please save Drake. I don't have an entity, so I cannot draw on the power of the spirit. But I don't feel any power holding it like this. Hold it up with the spirit of the red-eyed dragon spirit. I love how this man died holding knives in his hand, and nobody has thought to remove them. Your red-eyed dragon draws the healing power of the white silver dragoon spirit.
Am I alive?
Good. Dart, gazing at the truth sometimes brings pain, but you will be able to overcome it. She's ascending! Oh! Farewell, Rose. I'm looking forward to the date our roads of fate cross again. Shirley? She's headed to the place where she belongs. Let's go. Shauna's waiting. Before you leave, go back here. You can talk to Drake if you want. Here's all the treasure. $20 gold. I love that in the background there's tons of dragon shrines and like statues all over the area. And honestly, you would think that this would be like the water dragon's temple with like all the water, but no, it's the white silver dragoon. All right, so we did pick up a weapon for Rose. Demon Stiletto. So it gives us 5 extra attack for a total of 57, but it also has a chance to frighten the enemy. Good lord. I really need to get Dart a better weapon. I mean, he is by far the weakest physical attacker I have. Oh well, there's no other weapons available. 20 gold. What? I can't open that chest. Uh-oh. And we'll escape. There we go. You can fail running away. Hold on, let me... Okay. Don't know what change. 20 gold, nothing to it. Alright, we're going to make our way out of here as quickly as possible. And then we'll call that an episode. I know this one's been a little long, but there wasn't a really good spot to kind of break this up. Alright. We're almost there. Almost there. Damn. Ah, hello, darkness.
Yes.
We'll fight this dude. I just want to see, after 2 levels, how much stronger we are comparably.
Spinning pain.
There we go. Yeah, see, we can kill him now in 1 round. That's what 2 levels and a couple addition power-ups can do for you. Ooh, Lavitz is almost level 2 in his Dragoon Spirit. Alrighty, everybody. Let's save real quick. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Or today's episode, sorry. I will see you all in the next video. If you like what you're seeing, please like and comment. And if you really like what you're seeing, I would love for you to subscribe. I've got a ton of content coming out. I've got Expedition 33. I've got 2 other games lined up that I'm working on the videos in the background. And I got a couple more that I'm planning on. What's the word I'm looking for? Play for y'all. Sorry. I will see you all guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.